Ever noticed how some people seem to navigate the dating world effortlessly, while others, well, they're struggling just to get a match? It's like we're living in two completely different realities. Look, I've spent months diving deep into this, and what I discovered shocked me. We're not just dealing with a dating crisis, we're witnessing natural selection in real time. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Here's the thing, 50% of young adults haven't been on a single date in the past year. Not one. And it's not because they're not trying. It's because something fundamental has changed in how humans connect, mate, and form relationships. If you've ever felt like dating apps are rigged, or that meeting someone organically feels impossible these days, you're not crazy. You're not alone. And most importantly, it's not your fault. What's really happening is way bigger than dating advice or pickup lines or whatever self-help gurus are selling you. We're talking about a massive shift in human behavior, backed by science, that's literally reshaping how our species finds love. Let's dive into what's actually happening in the dating world right now. The stats are pretty wild. We're seeing the lowest rates of dating and relationships in recorded history. But here's where it gets interesting. Think of it like this. When Darwin studied those finches in the Galapagos, he noticed something crucial. Some birds thrived while others struggled, all because of tiny differences in their beaks. What we're seeing in modern dating isn't that different. Remember those finches with different beaks? Some were perfect for cracking nuts, others for catching insects. In today's dating world, we're seeing the exact same pattern. Some people are naturally equipped with the traits that work in our new digital first environment. Think about it. The person who's comfortable with quick text banter, who knows how to present themselves well online, who can navigate social media naturally, they're like the finch with the perfect beak for today's environment. Meanwhile, someone who excels at in-person chemistry but struggles with digital communication is like a nut-cracking finch in a world where all the nuts have disappeared. Let's talk about the massive environmental shifts that have completely transformed dating. The world we're living in now, it's nothing like what existed even just a few years ago. First, look at how we live. Remote work means fewer organic meetings. Dating apps have turned finding love into a split-second decision based on photos. And here's a crazy stat, 50% of young adults now live with their parents, making private, intimate moments almost impossible. So how do we adapt to this new dating environment? Let's get practical about this, because understanding the problem is only half the battle. First, we need to recognize that traditional dating skills aren't enough anymore. You need a hybrid approach. Think of it like being bilingual. You need to speak both digital and in-person languages fluently. Here's what actually works: building a genuine online presence that reflects who you are, not who you think others want you to be. Learning how to create emotional connections through text without coming across as desperate. Understanding how to transition from online to offline smoothly. Here's the thing about this dating evolution: it's not the end of the story, it's just the beginning. And understanding this gives us a massive advantage in navigating what's coming next. Look at the trends. AI dating assistants are already here. Virtual reality dating is becoming a thing. The metaverse might completely change how we meet and connect. But here's the beautiful part: humans are incredibly adaptable. So where does this leave us? Let's wrap our heads around what we've discovered about this dating evolution. We're living through a massive shift in how humans connect and find partners. It's not just about dating apps or social media. It's about a fundamental change in human mating behavior. And just like any evolutionary change, it's creating winners and losers. Let's talk about what this all means for your dating life right now. Because understanding evolution is great, but you probably want to know what to do with this information. First, stop beating yourself up if dating feels harder than it used to. You're not imagining it, it genuinely is more challenging. But now you know why, and that's powerful. Before we wrap up, let's address the elephant in the room: what happens next. Because this evolution in dating isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. The data suggests we're heading toward even more digital first connections. AI matchmaking is becoming sophisticated. Virtual reality dates might become normal. But here's what's fascinating: humans have always adapted to new ways of finding love. Let me leave you with something powerful, a new way to think about your place in this dating evolution. Because this isn't just about surviving in the modern dating world, it's about thriving in it. Think of yourself as a dating evolutionist. You're not just playing the game, you're studying it, understanding it, and adapting to it in real time. Every interaction, whether it works out or not, is making you better equipped for this new landscape. The dating crisis isn't happening to you, you're happening to it. And that shift in perspective changes everything. Remember, evolution isn't about being perfect. It's about being adaptable, and now you know exactly how to adapt.